Maine feels like a hub for just fraud and evil at this point.
It is.
Does that say an average increase of 26%?
It does. Average increase of 26%, while small groups will experience an average hike of 19%.
Oh my gosh.
There's already been a
Wow.
protest or two on this, and Maine protests are kind of a joke, but I'll leave it at that.
So, was there any law enforcement misconduct in the facilities that Maine placed children at?
There was quite a bit of law enforcement misconduct. Maine police are getting famous for this, thanks to Corn Pop, and
Thank you, Corn
they would
Pop.
often, yes, they would often get involved in these facilities when we ran away, and I mean, they would bring us back, and that wasn't misconduct. That's kind of what needs to happen. But then they didn't do any investigation afterwards, because we don't run away from these programs because we wake up one day and we're like, hey, let's just run away. Most of us already kind of had a sense something was wrong, but we were too young to really know what it was.
Hmm. Did you ever run away?
I tried to book it quite a few times, and I was just brought back by the police. They didn't ask me any questions. They didn't want to know what was going on or my side of the story. Just put me right back in there.
Do you want to give us your side of the story on a couple of accounts or?
I will give you my side of the story, yes. So, like I said, Goodwill Hinckley, I don't know how they're not in a lawsuit, but out of all the programs I encountered, they were the worst when it came to law enforcement misconduct. So I was a little mischievous, you know. I mean, I engaged in some property destruction, got into a few fights here and there, ran away. But there was a specific incident, I believe it was running away and property destruction, where the cops brought me back to the property. I was upset and I got physical with them. Now,
Mm.
I think I was in the right to resist arrest, and I definitely was with what I know now. But they brought me to the police station in cuffs, and remembering this now, I actually believe it was an incident at the school building at Goodwill Hinckley. A lot of these places have schools that are on the same property but separate from the facility. The schools really aren't bad, but what happens in the facilities can sometimes carry over to school. Um,